friends, Allison here with AJ's Inspired Life. Today we're going to flip through the first half of July in my fauxbonichi creative daily art journal, whatever we're going to call it. It is getting very, very fat, but we're going to make it through the end of the month. So here we go. Let's get started. We'll start here. Well, actually, we'll start right here. Let me make sure I have you. Okay, so this was the end of the June. I had showed you this in my last flip through, and I hadn't had anything in here yet. And so I've added a couple pictures, and I want to do a lot of journaling and kind of, I've gathered some other stuff, and I want to document kind of, the end of June. So I haven't done that yet. What I also have not done, and I'm not going to do, is put the COVID numbers in here anymore, at least monthly. Maybe I'll do it later. But anyway, I chose not to do it for the end of June, which I probably should have because I did it for the beginning of June, but regardless. And anyway, here is the beginning of July. So, like you see, I haven't really done a lot of writing here yet. I did print out here a screenshot and then print it out on my Sprocket of it's Doodle a Day July, created by Lovey. It is like super faded. I'm really sorry. But I wanted to doodle more, and so I printed these up, and I'm trying. You can tell, well, I crossed off 2. I've done more than 2, but I haven't done them all. I'm not going to do them all. I don't want to draw some of it and some of them, but I don't have room for. So anyway, that's why that's there. I have a little sticky on my page so I can easily kind of like flip back to this and know this is what I'm supposed to doodle that day. Now, the other thing is I probably should have put this in my actual Hobonichi planner because I am trying to use those daily pages. And if you've been around here a little bit, I kind of struggle with that. So some of the doodles are in here, some of them are in there, but regardless, that's why that's there. These are from Brooke at Recreations by Book. I have not bought one of her sticker kits yet. And so this month I was able to buy the printable kit, which I love. My printer is not amazing, but it's so stinking cute. Like, it had all these. So this was actually the June kit. I bought 2 kits. I bought June and July, but I mean, I just bought them in July. But I did purchase June and July because they're usable. And look at this little house and this tree. Those are from June, I believe. And then like this little guy I have cut out to use on our page today, and like eating watermelon. Oh my gosh, so stinking cute. Okay, little quote here. It says, "New beginnings, the life you have led doesn't need to be the only life you have." I love that. Okay, so Wednesday, work day. I had a break in the middle of the day. I went to Costco to pick up some prints of my boy. It's still graduation. It's like the graduation that never ends. We did everything so late, not us, but like the school, the announcements, it all just came so late. And so I've been sending them out like in batches, if you will. So anyway, I went and picked up, it doesn't matter. I went and picked up a bunch of pictures to include in some of his thank you notes. Anyway, that are separate from his announcements. So I also got to stop at the Goodwill on the way home, and I found some cool coloring books, and this is one of them. It has all these vintage ladies in it, and so I cut her out and kind of added her in for the day. And then I went back to work, and we ended up having a Zoom staff meeting. We were supposed to, like, I had clients in the morning, and then I had my lunch break, and then I went back for our staff meeting, and it ended up that like enough people didn't want to come in because of all the COVID stuff. And so we ended up having it at Zoom, and I was like, dang it, I could have gone home. But anyway, it was fine. I ended up running the errands, and it was fine. So, my husband, however, got off work early and was able to go work the fireworks stand with my daughter. And it's part of the fundraiser for school, right? And the soccer team. And so he was amazing. Like, I've done it the last 3 years, and he was amazing. He is like a salesman at heart anyway, so it was super fun for him. He had a great time. It was cool. So this is from Brooke. Isn't that sweet? I just love it. Anyway, yeah, so super, super good day for the fireworks stand. Okay, so this is Thursday. We had a great buddy workout. This is from Brooke here. Great workout this morning, lifting well. I'm really happy with like how my shoulder's healing and stuff. So I'm super excited about that. And I needed more coffee, and so I had to get a coffee on the way to the work. I didn't have time to make it before I left. And anyway, it's a little bit of a crunch. So I go to the gym, or I work out 6 to 7. I have to leave my house by 8, which means I have to drive home, get dressed, do everything. And anyway, so yeah, so I stopped and got some coffee. This was the doodle a day July was lemonade, and so I doodled that here. And then I just put like work was meh. So I put I will work for stickers. I thought that was a funny little sticker. This is from Brooke. And then I just kind of talked about my day. It was a slow day at work, dealing with some crises and whatnot. My husband had a short day at work. He went for a long walk. He's still working on his miles. He's almost at his year goal, and we're in the middle of July. So he is killing it. My daughter went to help her like best friend pack for college, and my son played volleyball again tonight. He just goes. He's not 100% playing because he's still rehabbing his shoulder. I brought pizza home for dinner. It was kind of gross, but it was like last minute, whatever. So, and then we started watching, what were we watching? Binge watching something. I had a great meeting this morning with one of my previous like coworkers' boss. It was really cool. She came over, and that was fun. And it's actually raining today, so I did document that. All right, the 3rd is Friday. I have Fridays off. So this is from Brooke. This is from Brooke. This is from Brooke. You get the picture. Great walk this morning with my friends. Really enjoyed that. It was like good exercise and good emotionally. Was able to do some creative time in my room and filmed, I think June's journal or whatever on this day. And then my husband and I took my daughter and her friend out for dinner and to say goodbye and give her her graduation gifts and like all of that. So we had a really good visit. It was really sweet, and just wishing her the best of luck. My daughter's going to miss her so much. And then my daughter went to help her pack some more. And then this was the doodle of the day. It was like spaceships. So I drew that little guy there. All right, the next day is the 4th, and we went for a really amazing ruck today, and my husband was able to go, so that was really fun. A lot of PT, a lot of, oh my gosh, we had to do burpees in the water. It was, oh my gosh. So anyway, it was really fun. It was a great way to spend 4th of July. Afterwards, we went and had lunch together, tacos out in the parking lot, at a food truck, and then we all ordered and set up in the parking lot with distancing and all that. So yeah, super cool. My boy went to Oregon, and I'm waiting. That's funny. I'm waiting on pictures. He went to Oregon and was on the lake with his friends this weekend, and so I'm like, I need pictures. So I'll tip it in when he sends me one. And then my daughter went to watch fireworks at her friend's house, and then we watch them from our deck. We're very, very blessed. We do not have to go anywhere. We just go out on our deck, and it's an amazing fireworks show that is privately put on. It's not anything formal. It's just like people in their fireworks, but it's amazing. So super excited about that. I was so tired from the ruck, you guys. I came home and I fell asleep outside, and I got like a little sunburn. I fell asleep for an hour just out in the heat, and I just crashed. So anyway, tried a new beer and then watched fireworks with my hubby on the deck. It was really fun, really fun. All right, the next day was the 5th, and we ended up taking my daughter's friend to college. So it was super cool. My daughter drove with her in her car, and I drove behind them hours away. And it was super, super fun. And it was just, oh my gosh, it brought back so many memories of when I was going away to college, and we drove around and we looked at the campus and we looked at just everything, and we got her all set up. And she actually stayed with us this night in the hotel. I had this sticker that says motel. We did not stay in a motel. We stayed in actually a brand new hotel-ish, like a year and a half old. I don't know, whatever. Not super happy with the hotel situation. I'm just going to say the whole COVID thing is really, really slacking. And I don't know what they're going to do to work around it. I don't know, but there's no food available. There's no, of the amenities, there's no pool, there's no jacuzzi, there's no nothing. And so that was frustrating because we don't get a discount on our room. Obviously it wasn't cheap. But the athletes, which is, why they had to go this early, the athletes are staying at this hotel for a month. That's where they will be living. And so there's like, I don't know what they're going to, anyway, we got her set up. It was all good, but I was a little disappointed with the hotel itself. So, oh, and we went to a really nice dinner. I took both the girls out for like this very nice dinner in town. It was very nice. Not fancy nice, just really good food, like good service, very not college budget friendly. She won't be eating there every night for dinner. But we had a great visit. It was really nice to see the town and whatnot. And then the next morning we were recommended a restaurant, and we went, and I took the girls out again, and we had Skibles, which we have had when we lived in California. We had a little village that sold them called Solvang. And when we're up here, there's a place called Polsbo that sells them. And then this restaurant sold them here, and it was just so good. And we had a lovely breakfast. We got her all moved into her room. She met up with her teammate. We went to Walmart. I got her a NutriBullet so she could make smoothies and stuff. And it was just really fun. And I'm super excited to go like visit for games and whatnot. I'm hoping they have them. I'm hoping she gets, I'm hoping we get, I'm hoping the world all returns to some sort of normalcy, but I don't know. So anyway, I can't wait to go see her play. That'll be super exciting. And then my daughter and I left about 1, and after we got her situated, it was a little bit hard to say goodbye. I put this picture on there, which is obviously from my sprocket. And I'll tell you about that on the other side, but anyway, that's the girls. And then, and I just put this was the best part of the trip, like, spending time. And then this was the worst part of the trip, is obviously saying goodbye. And then I know that I'm a little bit more emotional, right? Just knowing I'm taking my boy in a month off to college. And so it's a little hard. So anyway, that was Monday the 6th. So, what I did was I painted here or something. I can't remember, but I heated it with my heat gun, which was stupid. And I realized that happened. So this spot, that's like the heat from the back side. So just to be careful on that. Okay, the 7th is Tuesday. I went to work. It just went all right. It's hard because we're rotating, and so like we're only doing one person in the office at a time, and so I'm like in on that day and see my clients, and then so I'd rather be around people. Obviously it's a little bit difficult. I don't necessarily enjoy being there by myself. This was our Gigi's birthday, and so we called her. It kind of sucks we're not with her, but I put a little note here. We'll celebrate when we see her later this summer. Garage workout this morning. Glad to be back with my strong friends. Tonight we made shrimp tacos. And then I had this one. I thought it was fun. Inhale tacos, exhale negativity. So there. And then tonight I booked it. I booked our trip to California to say goodbye to the family. The boy needs to fly down. So just he and I are going to go. And we'll fly down and visit with family and socially distance as needed, and say goodbye to his friends and whatnot before he leaves for college. Because it will be, probably a while if, all his friends are leaving and whatnot. So I went ahead and booked it. So the two of us will go. Okay, Wednesday the 8th, I just put a great workout this morning. These are just little stamps. I'm trying to use some more of my stuff and stamps. I have it, I might as well use it. I just noted like consistently using whatever weights. I'm just really trying to rehab that shoulder, and it's going well. So I was excited about that. I made my 3rd lemon loaf. If you guys have been following, I have been inspired by Life with Lisa, and she bakes like, oh my gosh, she always cooks these amazing meals, and she's a creator, and she has monthly kits and all that kind of stuff, which is how I, got into her channel. But she also cooks, and so she's always like, oh, I baked a cake and I did this. And so I started 3 weeks ago with a lemon loaf, and every week I've made one from a different recipe to see kind of like which one we like more or not. So I just put, I may combine the cake from today with the drizzle from week 1. And I was saying I should probably like tip in the recipes that I'm using. I don't know. So here's today's doodle of the day. It was camping, and then today I started prepping the Happy Meal. This sparkle right here, I don't know if that's picking up on the camera, but this is, I know I've showed it to you before, but I just keep it on my desk. It's one of these like nail polishes. I just think it's funky and fun, and I'm not going to wear it as a nail polish. So I just keep it in here to kind of work on my pages a little bit. My husband is taking rucking, or taken to rucking, and now he's trying it. And so he's been taking out my pack every day. He tried today with the 50 pounds in his pack, and it was like a bit much. And so he came back. He didn't make his whole walk, but so he's already at 30, so he'll move up more gradually. But anyway, I just thought that was amazing. And then my boy worked today. He coached, so it's great that he can get out on the water. And it's great for him to coach because it's, mentally good. What do I want to say? He has tryouts coming up for college. And so being able to coach others is one way, obviously, to keep your skills intact and growing and challenged and, all those kind of things, because you're constantly thinking. And so coaching is a very good way for him to continue to grow his skills as well as actually being on the water and sailing. Today I filmed a flip. All right, this was like a work day. I found this image in like an old magazine and it just kind of spoke. I just put hard work day. So, I should have known. I should have known that, it would have been a hard day because we had no workout this morning. So, I should have gone. I wanted to go work out by myself, but I don't. And I know that, and I know it's very difficult. And so, anyway, there was no workout, and I meant to go run. So I even wrote it. I meant to go run on my own, but no, I enjoyed my sleep instead. It's okay. I will use today as a rest day, but I do miss my gym crew. So, anyway, then I went to work. I said it's been a while since I had a day like this. Some days are harder. And just tough work day. Tough stuff going on, tough handling it, all of that. Okay, this was a Project Life card in that haul I showed you guys a little bit back from Tuesday morning. These are from Brooke. Aren't they fun? And so I just put today was, and I filled out relaxing, and I put I was at home. I stayed home all day because it was a Friday. I crafted, I watched YouTube, I just soaked in all the goodness. I worked on my journal, and I did a video. I put lots of mail. I ran it to the happy post office. No, not really. I ran it to the post office. But I put happy mail. No, it's not a happy post office. The man was not happy with me, and he was not very helpful. So, I was a little frustrated with him. And so I couldn't finish everything I wanted to do, even though I was in there before they closed. But he's like, I can't help you with all this today. Like, you have to do whatever and come back tomorrow. And then he kept helping other people. It was so annoying. But anyway, so I only got half the happy mail mailed that day. And so he's like, come back tomorrow. And I'm like, whatever. And then I mailed the second batch of graduation announcements. I did film a flip here. This is from Brooke. And oh my gosh, I put my videos are taking forever to load. Why? I don't understand. So I brought home dinner, which is like a little teriyaki place in town that my kids really like. So did that. And then, oh my gosh. Okay. So these are from Brooke, and it just happens to be there. It's like a bread tag. It says back in the day. And then she had remember, but, there was a live summer journal hop that Laura at Jersey Crafter was a part of. And so I hopped on there. I missed like the first one or two. I think Laura was number 3. Anyway, I had to go back and watch later. But anyway, when I got on there and watched, I think like 2 more after Laura, I don't know. I was just cracking up. So one of them was talking about an old picture of a station wagon, just like we had in the 70s. I was hilarious. So I was on there till like, I don't even know what time, 9 or 10, which is late for me. and they were like on East Coast time, some of them. So it was late, but it was super fun. And I think Laura, you said you're going to do another one. So I think they're going to try it once a month or something, maybe. I don't know. It was super fun. So hopefully we'll get a notice of that. So okay, the next day is Saturday the 11th. I got a Happy Meal. Well, I think got it this day, but I opened it and whatever. So Happy Meal from Brooke. It was so sweet, you guys. This is her original artwork that she like, copies or whatever, and then puts on her packaging, that like a label on her packaging. So that is just so cute. But I got this, and this is her little note. It says, I'm sorry about that the expo was canceled, because I think in my last video I had shared I was supposed to go to the expo. I knew last year when I went, they had that glue that everybody has. And I just told myself, like, I'm not going to buy it because I don't need it. I'm going to use what I have for this year. And then next year when I go, like, I will have earned the unicorn glue that I want. And the stupid expo's canceled. So anyway, it's fine. So she made me this stunning charm. Okay, and I'm going to show it to you, but don't laugh. Okay, it's on my Elmer's glue. You guys, I call it my mermaid charm. It's so me. I can't even tell you. This is my favorite color of green. I'm a Cancer. I love summer. It's like a mermaid. I am... Brooke, you made my heart just feel so warm. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. So I don't have the unicorn glue, but I have my Elmer's glue. I do. I still have this one, and I have my dollar. Anyway, whatever. I will get it one day. I will get it one day. So I just put a little thing in there. I put some mermaid stickers because it's just very sweet. And I just put, I'm crying about not going to the expo and not getting the narwhal unicorn glitter glue. So she made me this beautiful stopper. So it's just beautiful. Thank you again, Brooke. I didn't make it to the post office in time because we were rucking. And so I'll have to go on Monday. So I didn't get to mail the rest of my Happy Mail. And then she has in there like little dates throughout the month that are like holidays, and so it's National Mojito Day, I guess. Who knew? I don't really drink mojitos, but you know what? How cool is that? And it would be super fun if you were out and like, I don't know. Anyway, very cute art. This morning we had an amazing ruck. It was amazing. It was the hardest hike I've ever done. And there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us that hiked up to the summit of this mountain. And some of the rucks we do, like this weekend coming up, it's just a fun one. We walk for, I don't know, like 5 or 6 miles, 4 or 5 miles, whatever. And we're going to do a service ruck. We're going to pick up trash. And then afterwards, we're having donuts. Like, totally fun. While you're carrying your ruck, obviously. This one was not that. This one was a hike. I was literally on my hands and knees, like climbing up a pretty steep grade. It was really, really worth it, though. I'm really glad I went. So 6 miles up to the summit. It was steep. It was so worth it. I needed to ice my knee and take a recover bath. Next time I will wear different trail shoes and I will tape up my knee. So, so I wanted to show you this. So this is like this little border in here, and this word recover, I literally cut out of the bag of my, Epsom salts from my bath. I just thought it was a pretty pattern, right? And then it had this little thing and this word, which I thought were perfect. So I cut up the rest of the bag into strips, and I've used it just a little bit. So again, look around you, you guys. If you're already buying products that include something, artwork or any sort of thing that you would use, like use it in your journal. I mean, and then at least for now, it saves this plastic from going in the trash. So, all right, my little tip of the day. We had spaghetti dinner. My daughter's boyfriend came over. We had a great time. And then all the kids went and played volleyball. All right, Sunday the 12th, lazy weekend. I had a crafty day. Oops, that's not gluing on there. So I'll have to glue that back on. This is, that fun paper Elizabeth sent me. It's like, I don't know what to tell you. It's waxy, or like wrapping papery, shiny, super shiny. So I'll put a little bit more glue on there. This day I made this video. If you haven't seen that, please go back and check it out. I cut up this blotter that I have underneath. I was going to throw it out and I was inspired to make some art out of it. So I ended up making some punches and doing that. So that was fun. And then I had my first cup of Carol Capek. I don't really know how to say her name, so please excuse me if it's wrong. Tea. I'm not gonna lie. I bought it completely for the artwork on the tea bag. So it's good tea. It's good tea. But let's be honest. I bought it for that tea bag. So that's it. So I had done lots of chores, lots of dishes, all that kind of stuff. My husband walked a ton today wearing the weight vest, not the ruck pack. And anyway, I said, I'm going to give him my ruck and I will buy a new one. So, all right, the 13th is awesome workout, 6 o'clock. My knee's sore. Oh, because what I didn't tell you is I took a pretty bad fall this day. And my knee's feeling it today. But anyway, it's fine. The weather is amazing. It was 75 degrees. The low was 51 when I woke up to go to the workout, and then 75 in the afternoon, which is like perfect. Like, let's do more of these days. Okay. My daughter and I both had PT, and it was just kind of funny because a lot of times we go at all the other times we've gone at different times. Today we happened to go at the same time, and it was kind of fun because we were the only two there in the gym. And so it was very good. And then we both got good reports. We both went to the ortho after that, the surgeon. She is cleared to start walking for exercise. And so that's super good news. And what did I do? Oh, and her bike. And I am cleared for another 4 weeks of PT and working out. And we're like not planning surgery. So that's really good. My shoulder's healing. So that's excellent. I did get my last 3 Happy Meals sent today. And I put Mr. Charming was there again at the post office. So I'm sure he was as happy to see me as I was to see him, because I'm sure they look at people with a bunch of random packages, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a professional eBayer or Etsy person. I don't have them all in the exact same envelope. Most of you have gotten your Happy Meal by now, and so you can see they're all in different envelopes and going different places and whatnot. So anyway, that was that. I did, however, go to Michael's afterwards. A little birdie was like in my ear going, stop here. And I did. I don't ever buy these because I can't see what's in it, and I'm not a big gambler, to be honest. This was amazing. It was like an art desk little art kit. It was $5. So I did show that in my last video, which was a haul. So I tipped that in, and then I tipped in the part of the carton it was in, wrapping it was in. I did go to Goodwill also. I found a couple good things. That's all in one haul video for you guys, so you can see that. And then I put the camera there. I did film the haul video. This idea came from Lynn, who puts the washi tape, which is what I'd done a couple times also, like just to note, like if you film that day. So I do have that stamp, so I started using that. I did buy new stamps. These alpha sets are new, and so I just used those. My husband walked 20 miles today. He's going to meet his 2020 goal this month. It's crazy. We had both set, we had set the goal. It's a thing. Like a lot of people are doing it, to move 2020 miles in the year 2020. So on July 1st, we were like, I'm going to make this my goal. And he's like, oh, I'm in, let's go. He has completely crushed this. I stopped. So, I get plenty of miles in, but I don't think I would make that goal. And I just quit tracking. So, anyway, so this is my second set of stamps. I just put Happy Mail. A few of the Happy Meals I mailed out already made it to their destination, and they filmed it, and I hope they like them. It's just hard to know like what people like or whatnot, but I love sending Happy Mail. I just think it's heartwarming. So I wish I shared in my last video, I did write a bunch of pen pal letters to some elders in senior care that they had put out a request, like, let's get these people some pen pals. And they had plenty. Don't get me wrong. It's not just me, but I don't think they're going to write back. My expectation was not that they would write back. I just wrote them little letters, but It's nice to know when people get it and if they like it. So if you got a Happy Meal from me and you like it, I'm super, super happy and glad. All right. The next day was Tuesday the 14th. These are all from Brooke, by the way. These like stars, this was part of the printout for the month. These I stamp myself. So I tried to rotate a little bit. Some of these pages I prepped early and then I got her sheet. So anyway, so these are from Brooke. That's from Brooke. Okay, 6 a.m. gym on last Tuesday. No, this Tuesday. My goodness. I just put little by little gains. I'm super stoked on that. And I really liked this quote. I found it online. It says, health is much more dependent on our habits and nutrition than on medicine. I just really, really strongly believe that on many levels. And so I talk a lot about this like at work also. So work day, I put full day in the office. I said things are feeling a bit normal. Clients are used to the new protocols and everything went smoothly. And I put long day at work. I was able to rearrange. So I moved all of my like clients that I'm going to see in the office to Tuesday this week. And then I was able to schedule all my other clients, like Zoom clients. So I don't have to go back and forth and all that kind of stuff. So we're trying to limit the amount of time we're in the office. And so I was happy I could do that. My husband also had to work later than expected. So we decided to grab dinner on the way home. My son was already busy and my daughter wanted us to bring her home food. So we had date night. Whoop, whoop. We got recommended a place in town from a guy at work, from my husband's work, and it was really good. It was like a local like place that we'd obviously never been. And it was really good. We had pizza and salad and it was really good. And everybody kind of knew each other there. It was nice to be around others and just, again, that sense of normalcy, if you will, of people, not the doom and gloom and the fear and the anxiety. And it's really important that I clear that every day. That's why I start with a workout. And it's really important at the end of the day, especially after a long day of work, that I can kind of release that in whatever way that looks like. So anyway, all right, Wednesday was the 15th. I put workout this morning. I put a little label. Again, this is off like my, if you will, pre-workout or kind of one of those things. This is off the box. So I cut it out and put it on there, a little sticker. I got some crafty time this morning and was able to film a video. I caught Laura's live and she got my Happy Mail with the flower seeds. And so, yeah, again, just happy to do that. I liked watching you open it, Laura. So thank you. I hope, I know they're just seeds, but you have such a beautiful property and I was like, oh my gosh, she could grow more flowers. This flower is off of Brooks Printable again. So much use out of that one purchase. And obviously, you can reprint it again with the printable. So, this is like a cut out of one of the paper packs I got. It looks like a feather to me. And so I just put, I made my video and posted on making paper feathers. And then I just wrote this late. I forgot to document that taxes were due, but we had filed an extension. So, it's weird because it's July, right? They're normally due in April and blah, 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 but we had already filed. So, I put eat well and I put nope, ended up eating at McDonald's for lunch with my Rue. We went to run errands. So this is about like running errands. We had to go get, her contacts are late. They're supposed to be here. They come in the mail. I called the office. They're like, yep, they're in transit. We don't know where they are. And I'm like, awesome. Well, my kid can't see. So, and she's like, well, come by. We'll give you some replacements. So we had to go do that. And then I took her to Costco to get like a cheap pair of glasses because she lost her glasses when she was traveling for soccer a couple months ago, which is fine. She normally wears her contacts, but anyway, it all took longer than we thought. I was going to have lunch at home. We didn't. We ended up getting it while we were out. So McDonald's, it's okay. I love this sticker. It says, no pain, no gain, shut up and train. I just love it. And take time to do what makes your soul happy, which is like all the crafting and whatnot. So I did get a Bath and Body Works order yesterday from the mail. I've never ordered from them online actually. And I don't like ordering things online, especially things that smell, right? Because unless you know that's your scent. So it was kind of a gamble, but I took the gamble. I was inspired by Life with Lisa because she always talks about like how much she loves all their stuff. And I bought 3 of their summer scents because let's face it, I'm still a little bitter that I'm not on an island somewhere. So under a tree with some sort of, festive drink and the smell of suntan oil and coconut. So, and salt water. So I bought soaps and lotions that smell like that. So anyway, so I put that there. I put the glasses here because we had obviously gone to get glasses, and I just wanted to show you this is that same plastic from my bath salts. So again, just using what we have. So you guys, that's it for me. We are halfway through July, which is crazy to me. It's going so fast. So we finally have some summer weather here, which is so nice. To be able to go outside and feel kind of that vitamin D, like getting into your skin is just beautiful for me at least. So I hope you're enjoying your days. I hope it's not horribly hot where you are, because I know some places it is. And so if it is, I hope you have a pool or water or something. I don't know. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for this wonderful community. If you're new here, thanks so much for coming. Thanks for subscribing and welcome. I'm super glad you're here. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more. I post, somewhat regularly, not on a schedule, and, sometimes different things, but I always do a flip through of my fauxbonichi. So that's it. Have a great day. I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.